Tonight, it's fucking Christmas.
Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night.
Alive! It's alive! It's alive!
Welcome to the Black Lincoln Collective Podcast.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. With tidings we bring to you and your kin. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Oh,
welcome one and all to the 171st Jolly edition of the BLC Podcast. We're proudly broadcasting from the palatial EC studios scattered all across the North Pole of South Carolina. We're so glad you're here, and you can always catch up with us on YouTube, Insta, Facebook, Blue Sky, and all your favorite podcast platforms. And also on blcpodcast.com, which is an award-winning website.
It is.
Yes. And now,
he ain't lying.
Not lying this time for once. But right now, I'm going to bring on the biggest Grinch I know. It's Fred.
Already.
It's all Christmas themed for some reason, Fred.
It's all Christmas. Okay, I got it now. So, because it's going to be Christmas.
Because it's Christmas week.
It's Christmas
if you're
week.
listening to it the week that it came out. If you're not, Christmas is just around the corner.
There you go.
You're 51 weeks away or less. Yes.
Or less. You do the math.
I don't know how it works. Yeah, that's not, we're not a math podcast anymore.
And as always, I'd like to welcome the Cindy Lou Who of the podcast, Allan OTB.
Okay. No cheering. Perfect. So people are mad at him.
Clap.
Well, Fred, I said we're not a math podcast. We're certainly not a spelling podcast either, is what I was reminded by last week's episode, because I had multiple people like, you guys cannot fucking spell at all. And I was like, yeah I can spell a little bit, but
I told you that before the shit went on, man.
I know, but that's what made it great. That's what made it award winning.
We got a couple of them right, though.
What's that?
We got a couple of them right.
Oh, yeah. No, we're excellent spellers.
Yeah. Small
terrible with words, but excellent spellers.
Yeah.
So welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. We're so glad that you're here. Merry what's its nuts and happy ho ho hos. Whatever you're into, whatever your holiday of choice is, you know what? Celebrate it with us. Yeah.
With your dick out.
Because let's see. So Hanukkah's rolling. We'll be rolling. Christmas is rolling. Kwanzaa starts on the 26th, right? The day after Christmas.
Does it? I don't know.
I think that's what you told us previously, is that it starts the day after Christmas.
I think so.
If I recall correctly, you said it's because it operates on CPT.
There you go. It's a little later than everybody.
Damn, Brad, that seems racist.
It's a little later than everybody else, you know.
Yeah, we'll start tomorrow. It's fine.
Yeah, we'll start tomorrow.
It's fine.
It's fine.
So, yes, Fred. So we're here. Yeah. We're celebrating. Yeah. We're super excited for Christmas, as always. But
get all
Fred,
your shopping done?
I literally just got the last of it done seconds before the show started.
I'm waiting on Amazon to.
Yes,
they pushing the damn button. Yeah, man, they pushing.
Amazon is not going to be happy with me because I ordered about 1,050 things from there.
You might get free shit though, because they be in such a rush to get all that shit.
You never know.
Just throw shit in the box.
You never know. Well, I told you about the scam that my wife accidentally became part of around 2 Christmases ago, I guess, maybe early around.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah,
with I guess drop shipping or whatever it is, or the fair, becoming the drug mule of packages.
She had to deliver that horse semen.
Yeah. Yeah, the horse was Invermycin or Invector or whatever it is. And then we also have clippers. We have 2 sets of sheep shears downstairs in our garage. They're like $2 of them. So I guess I should try and sell them. I don't know what to do.
Sheep shears.
And they're high quality shit. I ought to do it with my hand. I'm gonna start. That's what I should do. This could be, you know,
Oh,
in the spirit of entrepreneurialism,
entrepreneurialism.
to be an entrepreneur, as it were, a classy entrepreneur.
Demure. And so demure.
That's right, a demure. Anyway, so in order to be that, Fred, maybe us having those sets of sheep shears is our foot in the door, starting our own mobile sheep shearing company.
There you go. Hey,
have you ever
said you want
sheared
to
a
cut
sheep?
your hair? I
was thinking about it.
Do it with the sheep shears.
I feel like they're probably actually nicer than the shears that I have for my own beard, because they're probably like, these have to last for more than a week, whereas that guy's going to forget to charge this thing hours after he uses it.
You ever seen them shear sheep?
I've seen them shear a sheep.
Yeah,
I'm sure
sheep shearing
seen them
is the
shear a
shit.
sheep.
The sheep shearing is the shit.
Yeah, I just don't know if I can do it. Maybe we should learn.
They rough with them sheeps too, man. Like,
yeah, they don't care. They'll like whack them.
They turn them up, flip them, rub them down. Oh no.
Yeah, I do like. I like it when they grab them and then they flip them over real quick.
Yeah,
but I'm like, they live in a pill. Their life is a pillow.
They dig in it. Like, oops, I didn't mean for that to happen.
Like, oh, not again. These shears.
Marlo's out there fucking the sheep again.
That's what they paid me for this time. Anyway, so Fred, it's Christmas.
It's Christmas.
It's sheep fucking Christmas.
From sheep fucking to Christmas.
As we normally do. That's exactly that's what we wrote on the rundown, Fred, was sheep fuckers Christmas morning. Hooray. Elf on the Shelf. Fred, are you guys doing the Elf on the Shelf this year?
Yep.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Okay, so now I have to ask you, because you told I'm going to divulge this to the listeners of the show. Fred currently is a single man about town. Not like he's single, but he is without family for a temporary amount of time while they go and visit
for a week.
For a week, yeah, he's a single man for a week, but he's not trying to, get any action. He just wants. I just want to know, while you're gone, or while the rest of your family's gone, what's the Elf on the Shelf going to do? Is he going to still get into his shenanigans?
No, I tell you what. They decided. Well, the elf decided that he was going with them.
Oh, good call, Elf.
He put himself in a mason jar
and accidentally
tightened the lid.
He put himself in a jar and tightened the lid down.
And he accidentally got tossed in the car as it drove by.
He's gonna suffocate. They didn't put any holes in the top. He's
gonna be that lizard.
Thank God.
He's gonna die.
I'm so glad. I hate that.
That'll be like the 5th time that they've killed him anyway. We sprinkled so much cinnamon on him. He might as well be a cookie.
Cinnamon challenge, man. You can't do that. Yeah. Well, what about
if they touch him, he loses his magic.
That's right.
And you have to sprinkle cinnamon on him for him to get his magic back. So like we went
just
through
like
a whole fucking tube of cinnamon. I might have to go to that Indian place and get me a bag of cinnamon.
Oh yeah, we'll get you hooked up. They got it. And they don't care about Christmas, so they're open.
That's right.
That's it. They don't celebrate.
We're open all the time. I did go to a Chinese place the other day, and I was like, "Hey, Merry Christmas." She's like, "Yeah, I'm going to be working here." I was like, "Oh yeah," because like it's kind of a big day for a Chinese place. She's like, "Yeah, it's actually one of our busiest days of the year."
Yeah.
So I was like, "Damn, now I want Chinese food on Christmas."
All the Jews
I'm have to be stuck eating stupid.
Yeah, they do all the Jews Chinese.
It just makes me sad because I could be eating Kung Pao chicken and I'm eating ham.
Yeah.
And like potato salad and shit. Yeah. No, those are Easter things. Thanksgiving things.
Yeah. Do people cook on Christmas?
Yeah, they do because they're dumb.
I'm doing a goose this year.
He's fucking making a goose. He's boiling a goose.
A golden goose. It's got the goose.
I got the goose.
You need boiled goose. Well, that sounds great. Are you really going to do a goose for real? I'm into it.
No,
what movie did they have the goose at the end?
That's that's what I was about to say. Christmas Story. They had the duck.
There was a movie. There was one movie that at the end they were like, "We're going to have the goose, whatever."
A Christmas Carol. He tells lad, "Go get that big fat goose that the butcher has in his window."
The biggest goose you can get.
Yes, sir. How big?
All love to governor.
And deliver it to Cratchit's house.
Yeah, the goose is like,
Brother Bob Cratchit.
nobody fucks with me all year long, and now suddenly I'm getting a goose.
Dude, gooses are mean.
Yeah, geese are.
I think geese probably is how you would say that.
Goose.
Not a spelling podcast.
So you're gonna how are you gonna cook it? Are you gonna smoke it or
pressure cook it?
I'm gonna build a fire outside.
Yep.
And then burn it down and then wrap it in foil and put it in hot coals.
Yep.
Sit it in there for about 3 hours.
Yep. Oh,
she's done.
Oh,
so
shit.
So you don't cook it like a chicken?
No.
I mean,
I'm
gonna quarter it and
I don't know.
I mean, I'm not against that. Actually,
rotisserie goose. I don't know.
I want these goose wings.
Yeah. Funny. The goosenecks are real good this year.
Yeah, the drumstick still got the feet on it.
That's right. No, gooses are weird. Anyway, Fred, it's Christmas.
It is.
And we're not having goose today, my friend. Instead, I got a few things that you think you know about Christmas that you don't know about Christmas. Or if you do know about Christmas, then great job.
There you go.
Why not?
I bet I know.
So Fred, do you know who wrote "'Twas the Night Before Christmas"?
W.E.B. Du Bois.
I don't know who that is. I've heard that name. But no, you're incorrect. I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry.
So, but how many times, Fred, do you guys, is this like a tradition? Are your kids going to be back for Christmas or like?
Yeah, they'll be back for.
Oh, okay, good. Do you guys do "'Twas the Night Before Christmas" or have any other traditions that you guys like?
Yeah, I mean, we have.
Yeah.
It's not like really a tradition, but like I've read the book to them.
Different shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we always set booby traps for Santa. Just in case. Just in case. We always turn the fire on and put a bunch of thumbtacks right in front of it.
They got the swinging tripwire with the knife on the end. You know what I'm saying? We walk up the stairs and it swings down.
Oh God, I remember seeing that. Was scary. Too scary.
Ho ho ho, motherfucker!
Not this year.
Not this year, fat man.
It's gonna be jolly and bright red with your blood. Anyway, so Fred, everybody loves the greatest Christmas poem, I guess, which is "A Visit from Saint Nicholas," otherwise known as "'Twas the Night Before Christmas." So the poem rose to popularity in 1823.
Jesus.
When it was first published anonymously in the New York Troy Sentinel. Nobody knows what that is. So it wasn't until 1863 that someone stepped forward as the author, which was Clement Clark Moore, which is definitely a real name.
Bullshit.
He's a professor and a poet, wouldn't you know it? According to him, he wrote the poem for his kids, and later, unbeknownst to him, his housekeeper sent it into the newspaper. But once Moore claimed to be the author, members of the Henry Livingston Jr. family cried foul, saying their dad had been reciting the very same poem to them a full 15 years before it was published. And like that. What do you think about that?
So okay, I want to ask some questions.
Okay. Yeah.
It was published when
1823.
Okay.
December 23rd.
He came out and said it.
2036, he said. So it's
2036.
1836.
1836.
Yeah. So a solid 13 years later.
13 years later.
Yeah.
Then the other people came out and said,
Well, once that dude came out, once Moore came out and was like, "Hey, dog, this is mine."
Right.
Other people were like, "Wait a minute, no, it's not."
My daddy.
So why didn't they just come out and say it like? Well,
when it was published in the paper.
Let me tell you, Fred.
Oh, okay.
Because interestingly enough, Livingston, which is the family that said that they've been here for 15 years.
Right.
Livingston was a distant relative of Moore's wife. Oh. So, who was telling the truth? At least 4 of Livingston's kids and one neighbor say they remembered him reciting the poem as early as 1807. he was also part Dutch. How you like that? And many of the
and Dutch people don't even celebrate Christmas.
Right. And many references in the poem are Dutch also. Plus, scholars who studied Moore's other written works say they are all vastly different in structure and content from A Visit from St. Nicholas. But Moore did claim authorship first. He was also friends with Washington Irving, who knew all about Dutch culture and had previously written about St. Nicholas. And who fucking knows? That's what they're saying. They don't know.
That's Julius Irving's granddaddy.
That's Julius Irving, yes. Washington Irving is.
Right, yeah. He played for the Wizards.
The real Wizards, though, because it was the real Wizards. They're like legitimate Wizards.
The Middle Earth Wizards.
Yes. Gorlak was on that team. So, Fred, what about, have you heard the tradition of German people? And I know we're if there's one thing that we're up to date on, Fred, it's our German Christmas tradition. We're very into that, apparently. But did you know? Have you seen? I'm sure you've seen this before. I'm sure you've seen in the store, in the Christmas ornament store or whatever that is, which for me is 7-Eleven. They constantly carry glass pickles. Have you ever seen a glass pickle ornament for Christmas?
I've seen a pickle Rick ornament.
I've seen pickles. I have seen them, and I was always like, why is that a thing?
Right.
I love pickles, though. I mean, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
So I wasn't against it. And then I was like, that's a great idea. I should make Christmas ornaments for all my favorite foods. But then I realized I would spend Christmas Eve eating them and be like, this is not ramen.
Dad, what'd you do to the tree?
I drank some of the eggnog and I ate half the tree again. So have you ever wondered why of the pickle thing? I have.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So there's a very... Well, you're going to find out, and you won't wonder ever again unless you forget this, which you might.
Thanks, Black Lincoln Collective Podcast.
Right. We're educating fools. You're no longer fools, kids. Congratulations. So the popular story is that pickles are a very old German tradition. It went like this. On Christmas Eve in Germany, I can't do a German accent, parents hid the glass pickle. I can't fucking do it. Parents hid the glass pickle ornaments deep within the fragrant branches of their trees. Once all the other ornaments were in place, the next morning, the first child to find the pickle got an extra gift from St. Nicholas, while the first adult to find it, not counting the ones who hid it, would have good luck for the next year.
Yeah, I think I have heard something about that.
Well, you know what?
I heard it was something like that.
Let me tell you this. It's lies.
It's lies.
It's a lie. It's a fucking Nazi lie. Because most Germans...
Damn.
Okay, we are staunchly anti-Nazi. Yeah. We love German people and we love pickles, but we are anti-Nazi. So, unfortunately, this cute tale is a myth. Most Germans say they've never heard of this practice, and it's definitely not a tradition. See, that's pretty good intel, right? But the tale has more flaws. In Germany, as in many other European countries, St. Nick traditionally delivers his gifts on the night of December 5th, not Christmas Eve. That's how they work. That time changes a motherfucker, huh?
I tell you.
Christmas Eve is also the day the German kids normally open their presents, not Christmas Day. So you may be saying, hey, how did this story make it out? That part is a mystery. Because glass ornament is a German mystery.
It's a mystery.
I don't even know how to do a German accent anymore. Glass ornaments were being produced in Germany in the 16th century, and by the 19th century, some Germans were crafting fruit and nuts. Fuck them. The Nazis took my idea again. They were already, by the 19th century, some Germans were crafting fruit and nut-shaped ornaments.
I got you, man. They got you.
Entrepreneurship loses again. Where's the fucking chairs? I'll shape your Christmas tree for you. Let's do that. That could be a thing.
You want to shape my Christmas tree? I can't do it. I used to be able to do it. Jesus.
There you go.
What happened to my German accent?
I don't know.
Right, no one can do it.
The Nazis aren't, they don't get along.
Because we're so pro-German, so anti-Nazi, we're not doing the accents.
Constables.
Oh, no, we gone. No, see, it's like
Dutch.
Polish.
It's like Dutch. Yeah.
Right. It doesn't work. Doesn't work. God, all
Nine.
I want for Christmas, all I want for Christmas is a German accent. Santa baby, bring me some Nazi for me. I've been. Nope, I'm done. Okay.
Oh, no.
All right, Fred. Whatever you do, Fred, make sure you don't take the Christ out of Christmas.
That
is the rallying call of many Christians who become very angry over what they view as a sacrilege, removing Christ's holy name from the important holiday and replacing it with a simple X, a secular X. Oh, a secular X. I thought it said a secular.
A secular X.
I was like, ooh, I like that. A secular X. That's a great name for a band. An impersonal present and Santa-seeking X. But, Fred, if you take a closer look, writing Xmas isn't necessarily a slam against the Son of God. It's actually far from it. The word Christ in Greek is written X and then a bunch of squiggly letters that I can't read, and I don't know how they expected me to read that. Notice anything familiar? That's right. The first letter is X. Coincidentally, the only one I can read. There might be an I in there. I don't know.
Baby.
But it's written as X or chi. Chi is also written as an X in the Roman alphabet. Rather than being an offensive abbreviation for Christmas, Xmas is actually quite a logical nickname.
Yeah. They could just do Crossmas.
That's what I always thought it was. I thought it was short for the thing, right?
Yeah. Just like cross fellows sideways.
Right. And that's exactly how it works.
Yeah.
Now, let's see here.
Xmas.
We got one more for you, and then we'll fuck off on the Christmas.
This probably just because, when they was typing it out, they were like, oh no, the font's too big. We need to fill the space.
Like 9. We have no more space.
No more space.
We're getting it. We're getting it back, Allan.
Do it. Jesus.
You have to start with, listen, kids at home who are starting a podcast because they're idiots. If you're going to do accents, first of all, don't, because we've worked on it for years and they're terrible. But if you have to, because you can't help yourself, because you think you're funny like us, make sure you come up with what's called a cornerstone phrase. So you have to have a phrase that brings you back into the accent. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. For Fred, it's obviously yelling 9. I don't have one. I don't think that I have one, but it probably is 9. I'll beat the 9.
That sounds more like Arnold.
Arnold just get to the chopper.
I got that from was it Die Hard 3 when the guy was wanting to shoot him and he was like, yes or no? Vita 9. Vita 9.
So now,
I'm at the wrong time. He's forking the chicken. He's like, did I come at the wrong time?
like you can actually hear him in that helicopter way up there. Did I come at the wrong time?
No, he used the he had the bullhorn thing on the speaker on the helicopter. Yeah. Hans, did I come at the wrong time? Some shit like that.
She was fine too, though.
Yep.
Well, Fred,
her and the German chick from Lethal Weapon 3.
Sure. Well, Fred, what's your opinion on Jingle Bells?
South African. I'm sorry.
Okay. Yeah, look it up.
South African.
Pause the show and look up South African
community. Again, we're going back to it. Just been rewrote.
Everything's always goes back to Lethal Weapon for you guys.
Always goes back to Lethal Weapon.
Always does. That's okay. Well, Fred, what do you think about the song Jingle Bells?
Jingle bell, jingle bell.
Jingle all the way,
Batman
right?
Smells all the way.
Robin leading.
Did Elvis ever do a Jingle Bells?
He probably did. I don't know.
Pretty sure he did.
I'm sure he can do it.
He did everything, man.
That's right. And you could listen to Fred do Jingle Bells if they wouldn't have taken it down.
Yeah.
Spotify is a bunch of jerks. You see, here's the problem, Fred. You win a one prestigious award, and all the dirty, sneaky bitches come out of the woodwork.
That's where they come out.
And they're like,
man.
oh, let us get our piece. Hey, Daddy, let me get my piece of your award. I'm like, whoa, Spotify, you need to step back.
No.
And they're like, $20 million contract. I was like, no, thank you. we'll keep doing this for free.
Free.
Yeah. We prefer to. We're not going to be corrupted by your money.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, sure. You can put ads on our podcast, and you don't even have to pay us for it.
No,
we don't want your money.
We're not going to take your money unless you give it to us.
Yeah.
And then we will take it.
And then we will take it.
Which they don't.
Then what's ironic is $20 million later, our podcast not any better.
Yeah. Nope.
Like no quality. Fred still never got the high-speed internet. I never got a room for it, and Allan's still on the road all the time.
Yeah.
Perfect. No, if we got $20 million.
That's how our audience likes it.
That's right. We're raw dogging it.
Raw dog.
Merry Christmas, raw dog. The raw dog Christmas. Well, that might be the show title.
Raw dog Christmas.
So, Fred, jingle bells, jingle all the way. It's the sound that your balls make when you're raw dogging it. One of the best known. Anyway, Jingle Bells is one of the best known Christmas songs of all time, right? Mm-hmm. Well, not exactly. No. While we know it as a Christmas classic, it was not originally written that way. It was actually written as a Thanksgiving song. That's why I bring this up, because I want to bring it back. I know it's crazy, Jingle Bells, whatever. It used to be titled One Horse Open Sleigh, and it was written by American composer James Lord Pierpont in the 1850s. And it was about the annual sleigh races held around Thanksgiving in the town of Medford, Massachusetts. So there you go. Now you know, Fred, that all of
I thought it was about the Black Plague. You know, Jingle Bells. You know, bring out your dead.
That was depressing.
That's what I thought it was. Dead. You know, because they had the bells. You're great.
I mean, I get it. You got to make it. You got to have a good catchy beat for these people. Yeah. So they're like, "Oh, trying to bring out the dead. Let's dance."
Here comes the body cart. It's like you should change it like the ice cream truck.
Clink, 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 clink.
The kids run out. I want a finger, mister.
Yeah.
You've got the
only toast today. Only doing toast.
So there you go, Fred. That's some Christmas mythicalities or whatever that you don't want to deal with.
Yeah.
But Fred, I do have to tell you this.
Any of it, matter of fact.
Let me tell you something about Christmas, Fred.
Tell me something about
this year, at least for the Black Lincoln Collective podcast. Christmas is sponsored by our old friends at medumps.com. That's right, Fred. Medumps, MIDUMPS.com, where we'll take your dumps and make them medumps. It's I think that they are a litter removal, or what do you call it? What do you call that? Junk removal company. I was behind them today, and they said, "Follow me to see me dumps," and I was like, "Oh, into that." I followed him to the back of an alley, and the guy pooped on my chest.
Oh,
Cleveland. He was like,
a Cleveland steamer.
Yeah, he's like, he's like, me dumps are always free the first time, laddie. And I was like, wait, are you a leprechaun? He's like, of course I'm a leprechaun. It's Christmas. I poop on everybody. There you go. You can do that. You can do leprechaun voice all the time.
Delicious.
So medumps.com. That's a real thing. Google it. Look for dumps. If your dumps need me
dumping,
tired of dumping your dumps and not dumping them enough, medumps.com. We'll dump your dumps.
There's a billboard up. There's a billboard down here that shows a lady holding like a pooper scooper. Yeah. And they're like, we cleaned the dumps out of your poop out of your yard. So they pay somebody to come to your house.
That's a real lucrative business.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alan, I'm telling you.
You collect it, put it in a container, and they come by and pick up the container.
You're the scooper. They're the pooper.
Yeah.
Because rich people have money, Alan.
Yeah, they got money.
Make no mistake, Alan. As soon as I get this $20 million from Spotify, which I'm assuming is going to come this week, then I am going to pay someone to clean all the poops out of my house too.
Yeah, I'm just going to shit in the yard. Yeah,
I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do you one better. Just clean it right out my butthole.
I can see Parker out there. He has hands up like a
like staring at whoever's around, like my dog does. Or they're like, watch me do this.
Yeah. Well, my dog, if I'm out in the yard and he's like doing it and he looks and he gives me eye contact, he'll stop. So I'll be like,
you have to look away.
I had to look away because if I look at him, he's like, and he'll go, oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not into this, dude. It's not my favorite thing for that you do. I'll poop on you later.
You get your jollies off looking at me. Shit, man.
Is this what you're doing?
You're gone all fucking week, and the 2 days you're here, you just stare at me when I take a shit.
Delicious.
So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. We're pooping, talking about poop. Did we start talking about poop earlier in this episode too? We probably did.
I don't know.
What did we start off with? We started off with,
Sheep fucking.
Yeah, sheep fucking. Christmas. Merry Christmas. We'll be right back. Don't let your kids listen to this. Merry Christmas, though. We'll be right back with some more of the Black Lincoln Collective Christmas Spectacular. The sheep fucking Christmas.
The Black Lincoln Collective podcast will return after a word from our sponsors.
Freddy? Freddy, come quick! My goose is not cooked!
Welcome to another edition of Overly Dramatic Masterpiece Theater. This week, we've got a Christmas treat for you all. My accent totally changed in the middle of that again. Fuck this accent. This week, we've got the fucking play. It's called Staying Up Late. Damn it. Fuck. Two sisters are waiting up on Christmas Eve. They are dressed in pajamas and sharing a bed or couch. Mom is off stage. Mom is wearing comfy clothes, such as pajamas. Mom,
we're ready. Okay. Teeth brushed.
Check.
Bathrobe.
Check.
Oh, cookies for Santa?
Check.
Porch light on?
Check.
Okay.
Let operations stay up till midnight begin.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Let operation go to bed right now. Go to sleep. Stay asleep. Mom's got things to do. Sleep till at least 7 a.m. Let me get my coffee before you start unwrapping presents. Begin.
But Mom, we have to stay up till midnight. It's important.
You can't stay up. You must go to sleep. You know, children all nestled snug in their beds, vision of sugar plums dancing in their heads. Get to nestling and sugar plumbing now. Good night.
Susan, are you sleepy?
No. You?
No.
No yawning. Should I break out the Mountain Dews Grandma gave us? Pulled out a bottle from under the pillow.
Mountain Dews? Give me that. Seriously, Mom.
But Mom, it's super important that we stay up till midnight.
Yes, we have to stay up until Christmas.
Santa will get here sooner if you're asleep. Mwah, mwah.
But it's not that. Why do adults always want us to go to sleep? Funny noise.
I'm never going to bed when I'm an adult.
Seriously, girls, you've got to go to sleep. You're not waiting up for Santa. You know it doesn't work like that.
It's not that. We don't want to wait up for Santa.
Mm-hmm.
It's just we have to be up until midnight.
Not happening. Go to sleep. I will not be happy if I have to come in here again. Mwah, mwah.
Girls lay down and over-exaggerate trying to sleep.
Susan, is it midnight yet?
Nope, not even close. Mom
Girls,
enters the room wearing a bathrobe and toothbrush.
how am I wearing a toothbrush? Girls, seriously.
You got to do the cough. But Mom, you don't understand.
I don't understand. So explain it to me.
Sits on the edge of the bed.
Well, see, we need to be exactly up at midnight so we can say Merry Christmas.
I don't understand. Oh, it's a little late. We tried to earn brownie points with Santa.
He's not that. We need to thank him.
You want to thank Santa? Just tell me. I'll thank him. Believe me, Santa and I are tight.
Crosses
We
her
dated in
fingers
high school.
to make a point. I bang Santa's braids out.
No, it's not that. I know you were a whore, but he's done so much for us. And if you think about it, this day is a really big deal.
And imagine having your special day and people aren't even thinking about you.
I'm thinking about you.
We want the first thing he hears on his special day, thanking him.
You girls, you're so sweet. You're good girls. Believe me, he knows you appreciate him and all of his presents. Getting emotional right now, thinking how sweet you girls are. Wanting to thank Santa and all.
Yeah, you don't get it, Mom.
Okay, I don't get it. But how about we get some sleep? I'll rest here with you, and at midnight, I'll wake you up.
Promise? You will wake us up right at midnight?
Yeah.
Promise? It is super important.
Yeah, I promise. But then you go back to bed. Mom's got shit to do.
They all three snuggle down. Girls fall asleep. After a bit, Mom looks at her phone, smiles, and says,
Girls, wake up. It's midnight. Time to thank Santa, who may or may not have come yet.
One, two, three. Happy birthday, Jesus.
Thank you for all the blessings you're giving us.
Thank you for being born.
Thank you for loving us.
Merry Christmas.
Christmas, Jeebus.
We both turned and look at Mom, who is stunned. Merry Christmas, Mom.
Girls, we're Catholic.
They still believe in Jesus.
Merry Christmas, girls.
This concludes.
That's you're supposed to say, girls, or Jewish.
That's right. There you go. That would have been much better.
Yeah,
And this concludes an uninspired version of whatever this fucking thing is called. We'll be right back.
Here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. Vixen and Blitzen, all his reindeer pulling on the rein. Bells are ringing.
Welcome back to the Black Lincoln Collective Podcast. We hope you're all merry and bright. And we hope that this is the way that you're waking up on Christmas Day, listening to us scream as if we're little girls, which we kind of are. So, Fred, we're going to wrap up this here Christmas episode of the show, right?
Oh.
Well, because we have a few more little quick Christmas tidbits. Maybe, how do I put this? What's the nicest way to put this? The Krampus side of Christmas.
Oh,
is where we're headed, which is where Allan loves it. And it wouldn't be a Christmas gift to Allan, to this show, without giving a little bit to Allan, okay?
Yeah. Yep.
So there you go.
That's right.
So, Fred, I got two stories. And I'll let you pick whichever one you want. We'll do both. But one is about slapping, and the other is about tricksterations.
Slapping cheeks, or you have to find out.
What was slapping? Let's do the slap happy. Let's do the slap happy.
All right. Well, Fred, again, this is the Krampus side of things.
Yeah.
An alternative healer has been jailed for 10 years for the manslaughter of a 71-year-old diabetic woman who stopped taking insulin at his slapping therapy workshop. Danielle, whatever her name is, died in October while taking part in the palatial therapy event, which sees patients being slapped or slapping themselves repeatedly. Hong Chi Zhao of Cloudbreak, California, was convicted by a jury in July. Since it happened in the States, I guess.
Yeah.
At Winchester Crown Court of manslaughter by gross negligence after he failed to get medical help for this lady. So there you go. He
tried to slap the diabetes out of her.
He said he could slap the diabetes out of her. So the 61-year-old was extradited for the trial from Australia, where he had previously been prosecuted after a 6-year-old boy also died when his parents withdrew insulin medication after attending his workshop in Sydney. That's dirty. So Mr. Cargam, or Miss Cargam, that was her name, died in Wiltshire while taking part in the event. So she was type 1 diabetic, meaning she had to take insulin every day to keep her blood sugar under control.
Right.
Yet she had a lifelong fear of needles and frequently sought other ways to deal with the disease. So palatial, which means slapping and stretching, is a therapy in which people slap themselves and others in order to expel toxins from their body. How do you think that works?
Yeah.
I don't know,
dude. If that was the case, when I should have no toxins in my body as much as my mom slapped shit out.
Yeah.
Right. We should live forever. Well, so apparently she went for it. She believed it worked, and I gave him Google reviews and said how great it was and everything. So the court heard that Zhao said, "Well done," after she told the people that she had stopped taking her insulin at the week-long retreat. By the third day, she was vomiting, tired, and weak. And by the evening, she was howling in pain and unable to respond to questions, which is not good. Prosecutor Duncan Atkinson KC said, so she was type 1 diabetic, literally died on the 4th day of the workshop because you can't not have insulin or you will die. There you go. So like I said, he was extradited for the trial from Australia, where he'd previously been prosecuted after a 6-year-old boy did the same thing because his parents apparently decided that he was okay.
That's just dumb.
So there you go. And that's crazy. Not a great way. Not a great way to celebrate Christmas.
No.
So letting you know, don't
slap shit out of him.
Don't do slapping therapy. I just don't even understand.
I'm sure somebody slapping it after they find out.
They're gonna be slapping. His cheeks that was slapping.
There'll be a different kind of cheek.
He gonna be getting some cheeks.
His cheeks are gonna be slapping.
Real slapping.
Yeah. Oh,
there you go, friend.
That's insane.
Well, I mean, that's just one of those things, man. If you're in it, if you're there all the time and you're there for a week, and he's just watch this. Wow. I just fixed.
I wonder if he's just is it surprise slapping? You just
He like runs a body.
During the week, you'll just be going around your normal daily business.
Slap your pancreas.
Slap the shit out of you. You slap your pancreas, slap it back to working.
Right, slap that shit. That's like we talked about previously, and this is like 100 episodes ago or something. The Indian guys or like Pakistani guys or whatever, when they capture somebody and they're like a criminal, they don't just like handcuff them or shoot them. They just slap the fuck out of them for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Does that make them not criminals anymore?
Probably not, but
Mr. Zhao would say it might.
Golly, slap the crime out you.
I'm telling you, that's what they would do. I feel like that would work though.
Yeah,
So like, I don't want to get slapped that many times.
They didn't have the masks on in India, and the cops are slapping the shit out of them. They're coming out of the train, and they have the masks.
They're the best.
Yeah.
There's no crime over there. Somebody wants to get slapped.
I mean,
I feel like that would be.
That's how the pimps keep the hoes in check.
Dude, I'm telling you, man.
Bitch slap 'em.
And that would keep criminals in America in check too. That's the thing, is they're worried. They're all for nothing. They're like, I'm either going to get away with this or I'm going to get killed doing it. If it was more like, oh, you're either going to get away with this or you're going to get publicly slapped
for
20 minutes by every single person that's in the area, you would be less likely to do that.
It's like that thing in an airplane.
Yeah. But you think about it when we were in school, and there would be fights. The punches really didn't matter, but if the guy just was like a bigger guy, be like, just shut the fuck up and bitch slap the other dude. Yeah. I mean, the bitch slap alone, you're like, oh shit. That's when you backed up, man. You're like, damn. When the other man bitch slaps another man, you're like, oh, damn.
Merry Christmas.
It's like different. Like so
it's different.
Merry Christmas, motherfucker.
Like Blake, man.
Yeah.
So there you go. So yeah, Fred, don't do slapping therapy if you can help it.
Nope.
Like, I mean, if you're into it, I guess it's cool. I just don't understand it. Like the very thought of
if you want to do it, that's fine, but take your fucking insulin.
Yeah, don't. Just in case.
Right. Well, see, that's what I wanted to.
Go ahead, but take it.
I wonder if she was like, I'm not bringing it at all. Like, I know this slapping shit's going to work. I'm not bringing anything with me. Like, we're just rolling with the slaps.
No.
People are dumb, man.
And she probably did, and he encouraged it. If I was him, I'd be like, well, you know what? Take your insulin, and eventually, little by little, the more I slap you,
do the accent.
I can't.
His name was like Zhao Po Jing. So, he's from Asia.
You're like, I slap you, and you take insulin, and I slap you
one
more.
Snap, fix your face.
And slap you less. Insulin less, me slap you more.
Snap therapy. Like ancient Chinese secret. Ooh.
Terrible.
Fix white woman diabetes. Anyway, that's not racist because we don't know what race he is. So we just know he's of Asian descent. And so we're not making fun of him, of his race. We're making fun of him specifically. That dude told some diabetic lady to slap herself literally to death.
Yes.
Yeah.
Whatever we just said can't be worse than that.
Nope.
Just saying.
Well, I don't know if she slapped. So are they slapping themselves to death, or are they getting slapped
sometimes
by
you slap
else?
yourselves, sometimes you let a friend slap you.
Sounds like they slapped him with a murder case.
Yeah, slap that right on him. Slap that extradition right on his ass. Well, Fred, from that terrifically bad story, we're going to go to something a little less terrifically bad, but still not great. Okay, and this is a true Krampus story. All right, and unfortunately, it involves my favorite basketball team, which is honestly in and of itself. Just them being my favorite basketball team, I have never gotten a Christmas present from them because they fucking suck forever. The Charlotte Hornets, Fred, are in the news because last night, a few nights ago, they had a skit during the halftime of their show. It's Christmas season, where they had the Hornet himself, Hugo is his name, dress as a Hornet that's dressed as Santa Claus. So it's a dude in a Hornet suit and a Santa suit.
Horny Claus.
I really hope they didn't call him that, but they should have. So he was halftime. They brought a young child out. Young child's like, "Oh, I'm a kid," and he's probably like 8 or 9 years old. And
Hi,
they say,
Hornet Claus.
They say, yeah. They say, hey, sit on his lap. That's not a stinger.
No. They said that?
No. I wish they did.
It is the Hornet. It is the Hornet.
It is the Hornets. It is the Hornets. I'm just saying. They can't afford
It
them.
is the Hornets. I mean, come on.
That's not a stinger.
Put it past.
There you go. That's
It's my finger.
I am German too.
Yeah.
I'm German Hornet Claus.
It's my finger.
Find the pickle. Anyway, so they had this kid, Fred,
Little boy.
come on, who wants to win the prize. Reach into my pants and find the pickle.
No.
Anyway, so don't take that out of for anything, please, Alan. They'll never know it was me because of the accent, though, so it's fine. So they said to the kid, hold on one second.
Oh, nice.
So I apologize for that. Did I time it out or no?
He's a slap doctor. Give it to me.
He was slap himself or something.
Slap my throat back into work.
Give him a slap doctor.
Yeah, because he put his hand up and everything. I was like,
Well, I was trying to decide if I was going to take a drink of water or not. Anyway, so not very professional, which is what we are. Not very award-winning, that segment, this story. But anyway, so the Hornets brought this kid out at halftime in front of the whole, 6 or 8 people that were there for a Hornets game because, again, the Hornets suck. There's not a lot of people there. Really good chance this kid was going to be pulled up because he was the only child there on a Tuesday afternoon. But anyway, so get him up, and he's like, yeah, what do you want for Christmas? What can Santa Claus or Hornet Claus, whatever, bring you for Christmas, child, young child? And little kid's like, Mister, I sure would like a PlayStation. And so they're like, oh, you would like a PlayStation? We just so happen to have one right here. And they're like,
PlayStation 3?
It was a PlayStation 5. No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right. Oh, see that I would accept. No. So they're like, cool. The kid's like, hey, all right, I got a PlayStation. Walks off the court, right? Well, come to find out, people were videotaping this, and because again, there's 6 people there. Yeah. As soon as the camera's cut, basically, as soon as he's walking off, they took the PlayStation away and gave him like a hat.
No.
Yes. Oh, gave him a jersey. So says, yeah, the young fan was visibly overjoyed as he received the pricey gift. According to a friend of his, he was less happy when the cameras were turned off and the Hornets staff took it away and gave him a jersey instead. How dirty is that?
That is terrible, man.
That makes me very sad.
Yeah,
I'm sure somebody in there will be like, all right, we're going to give this boy a place.
Well, yeah.
Somebody's going to, somebody.
Public
players, I'm sure the players will be like that.
Yeah.
Well, they said even the cheerleaders and the people who were around it were like, what is happening when they took it away from him?
Why would they do that? Like, everybody's got a camera now. You can't. Did they not?
All right, who owns the Hornets? Is it the same people who own the Panthers?
No,
is that something like that? Sounds like some shitty that the Panthers would have been.
Yeah, it wouldn't be David Tepper.
No, the Hornets were just bought by a new team, which is our new group, which is interesting to me. That it's just crazy.
Well, the piece of shit, shitty guys group.
Yes, so apparently they're Xbox people.
They're Xbox people.
I don't know, but yeah, so they got back. Obviously, people made the big fuss out of this on social media, rightfully so. Yeah. And the Hornets came out with an apology and said, of course, it was a misunderstanding or whatever they said.
Ain't no damn misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding.
Yeah, got caught. Yeah, exactly.
Right, because you got called out. It was a misunderstanding.
Because you got caught. Yeah.
What a piece of shit, man. That's
right. That sucks, man. It breaks my heart.
That's taking candy from a kid's mouth, basically.
Yeah,
that's basically what they did.
That's fucked up.
So yeah, the Hornets destroyed a kid, just like they've destroyed my love of the sport of basketball for the last 20 years in a row.
They pulled a Tropic Thunder.
They are the fucking worst.
Corn dogs. Corn dogs for everybody, Jackie.
Tropic.
That's how I feel, man.
He got him his TiVo, man.
Yeah, that's all that mattered.
That's all
No, I quoted that was the wrong movie. I said Tropic Thunder, didn't I?
Yeah, you meant, we knew what you meant. You meant whatever the other is. Let's just say for the next 10 minutes.
Damn it. I know which one it is, but now that you get
Andre 3000.
Yeah, it's the subtropic.
Tropic.
Semi-pro.
The Tropics. No. Semi-pro. Yeah, semi-pro.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, Tropic Thunder is the TiVo.
Yeah,
he's literally pointing at the end.
Yeah.
I'm getting it.
Matthew McConaughey. His TiVo.
Fucking McConaughey.
So yeah, there you go, Fred. So don't be a Hornets fan, I guess. See, now I'm really tempted to like not. Up to now, all right. Like I said, they've sucked forever. And
Who else you gonna root for? The Falcons?
Right. Well, no. Well, they're not even the same
Hawks. The Hawks.
No, I won't root for them either. That's the problem. Is I hate all the other teams except my team, and I hate them too. Maybe I was just.
I mean, the Hornets sucked and all that, but they never really were dirty like that, you know.
Right, and they have cool.
Well, and maybe they were. They just never got caught before. You know what I'm saying? Like
right. That's true.
You know, but you would have thought somebody would have said something. I mean, if they had done it before, it's social media. I mean,
somebody would have probably said something. But I mean, they also, who knows? Who knows? They may not have. They may have been smarter about it.
They had the balls to try to get away with it.
It's a PlayStation 5. It's like $600.
Yeah, come on, man.
They're a multi-billion-dollar franchise.
Yeah, come on, man.
I've been to plenty of Hornets games. Trust me, because I've taken the boy with me, and everything there is ridiculously expensive.
Yeah.
So like they got the money.
20 hot dogs. I mean, come on.
Yeah. For real, man. Like, oh my God. That makes me so mad.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Especially when they're in front of everybody. It's like, here we got you one. Yay.
Right. And like, no.
Cut off and like,
I wonder if the Hornet took
might as well just tell them that. Might as well just be like, nah, we don't have nothing. We'll give you a gift certificate for a jersey.
Maybe it was scripted.
No, because they told the uncle beforehand, I guess, that they weren't gonna be able to keep it, but they never told the kid. So the kid didn't know, which is dirty. Even if
but why'd you give it to him in the first place?
I wouldn't even accept my nephew.
Yeah, I'd be like, no,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm not. Yeah, you're
not doing.
All my friends are gonna be like, "What's your PlayStation 5 handle?" And I'll be like, "Oh, I have one."
Yeah.
The Hornets tricked me, bro.
I'm not even gonna set my. No, I'm not gonna set.
And then if I was the uncle, I'd be like, "Go fuck yourself." Take it away.
Just tell him you're gonna give him a jersey. Don't be trying to make yourself look
right. Give him a jersey. Yeah, say I want a jersey.
Yeah.
All you gotta do.
Now, if it had been the uncle the Alabama kid that went to the beach, remember, and the shark took his arm. And the uncle jumped in the water and beat up the shark and got the arm back.
Got the arm back.
He got the arm back. If it had been that uncle, they would have been fucked because he would have stuck that PlayStation up their ass.
Yeah, he'd have broke off the Hornet stinger and shoved it up.
Yeah, that's the crazy uncle, man. He's like, wait a minute,
he took the arm back, slapped him so hard with it, turned him.
Yeah, he jumped in the water and pulled the shark out of the water. And got the arm back.
Just another day in Jersey, man.
Yes, some guy from Alabama.
Just doing my thing, man.
Alabama, Jersey.
Like I was just eating some people, man.
I'm just out here sharking, man.
Yeah, you were in my neighborhood, dude.
You came into my house.
Right. You told me not to shark and beat me up when I sharked.
Yeah. You don't see me going to McDonald's and knocking the broom out your hand, do you?
That's fucking crazy.
I would love to. I would like to eat your face.
Jumped in the water and got the shark out of the water.
Good for him, man.
Take the arm back.
That's humans triumphing over nature.
That's brave.
Yep.
Well, okay, brave, yes. Stupid, definitely.
Hey.
Yeah. Well, no, the motherfucker wasn't going to let him take his arm.
There's a thin line between stupid and brave, man.
I agree with you that there's a thin line. I just think it's amazing that you would be like, "Here we go, baby.
No, the guy's got
going in,
jump back in the water." Yeah, he's like, can you imagine? He's just sitting there because he's from Alabama. He's smoking a cigarette at the beach.
Sure.
And they're like, "Hey," they took his arms. Like, what? He still had the cigarette. He jumps in there.
You got his Budweiser Speedos on.
Here we go.
Jeans cut up, cut jeans.
Cut off jeans shorts.
You cut off jeans shorts. Holding a cigarette by beating the shit out of the shark and takes an arm.
God damn it. Fucking arm.
It's my arm, shark.
It's my arm, fucker.
Can't afford to give him a fake
giving
arm.
the shark's eye.
Gross.
Shark's like, shit. Yeah, take it.
Shark's
It's nasty.
Shark's like, what the fuck,
Skull? I'm a Zen guy. What's the new one, Zen?
Zen.
I'm a Zen guy.
Poor shark. He said the shark was just sharking. He's like,
sharking, man.
Yeah, shark's gonna shark, man.
Yeah.
He's like,
He's out there.
What
the fuck? I'm getting my ass kicked.
Yeah, he's just chomping down on. He's trying to eat his lunch. It's slap therapy. Hey, well, Fred, that reminds me. What do you think let's go from the sea to the air. What do you think about these wacky drones that everybody's talking about?
I heard about that, man. I don't know. It's somebody doing something, man. Like, I heard they was over like Washington, D.C., flying over D.C.
Yeah, they've been seeing them all over like Jersey and on the coast.
Yeah, some in Pennsylvania. But it's somebody doing something. You know what I mean?
I'm sure that it's people. I'm sure the first one was somebody, this is very much possibly like a phenomenon of people like, I'm going to go fly my drone tonight.
Yeah.
Like, because it's automated. You can fly it at night, like without.
Yeah, you can program it to like.
Yeah, but them motherfuckers are flying for 7 or 8 hours.
Yeah, that's a little different.
I mean, what kind of drone flies for 7 or 8 hours?
Lithium ion batteries, man.
Yeah, man. Duracell, bitch.
Unless there's
Duracell, then the official sponsor of Black Lincoln Collective Christmas.
Tesla drones.
That's right. Lasers, bro.
Yeah, I don't think it's aliens though. I don't know. I did see that one drone like killed that other drone. Like there was 2 drones, and like one drone went up to the other drone, and then like
slapped him.
Slapped
therapy.
Yeah, slapped him.
Well, didn't one of the drones crash? And the cops, the New York cops had it. It was a big drone. I mean, it was
big ass drone.
It had like 8 propellers.
And then propellers on it. FDA said, not FDA, FAA says like anything over 5 pounds, you have to like register that shit.
If it's over 250 grams, it has to be registered.
250 grams.
So yeah, I have a drone that I use at work, and it's 249 grams. So
really,
we're good. Yeah.
So what brand is it? A DKG or something?
It's a DJI.
DJI. They just outlawed all DJI. They just passed a law saying that can't get. That's what I'm thinking it is. I'm thinking that it was the government basically passing a law. They did that so that you can't buy Chinese drones anymore.
There you go.
Only drones you can buy have to be made in the States.
No drones from China.
Chinese drones.
Chinese drones are good. They're the best. Drones are awesome.
They're the best drones.
Yep. Smallest drones, biggest cameras.
Yep.
Anyway, so not aliens is what you're telling me.
No, I don't think it's aliens.
You think it's like spies?
Unless the aliens are illegal aliens or
it's like Mexican drones.
Those types of aliens.
Yeah. Mexican drones.
Mexican drones, yeah.
Give me a break.
Yeah,
we're just coming for a party, man.
Yeah.
The nighttime is the right time. Anyway, all right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what do you got, Brett?
He said all George Lopez's quotes in one second. He did them all in like 5 seconds.
That's how you do an accent. That's right. Drama.
No.
It's dramatic.
I'm about to go
Fred's gonna
play
go
on my
enjoy
PlayStation 5.
He's gonna go enjoy PlayStation 5, unlike that time.
He's gonna muzzle load.
That's what I'm about to do.
All right, well, we'll let him do that. He's gonna go play whatever he likes to play. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you have a great Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And Happy New Year. If we don't hear from you next week, we'll have a best of probably next week, and then we'll be rocking and rolling into Project 2025. 2020. What we're going to be calling our podcast section. The BLC Project 2025. Dude, it's going to be great for SEO, I can assure you. All right, kiddos. Thanks a lot. Merry Christmas, ho, 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 and Chappy Chanukah. Good night, everybody. BL Season's greetings. I remember that from last year.
Season's greetings. Yes.
We are laughing. And we are very good friends. Good buddy, sharing a special moment.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
Just hang loose, blood. She's gonna catch up on the rebound on the med side.
Get to the chopper!
Oh, what a day. What a fucking day.
Well, that's all, folks.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Goddamn hit. Don't worry, nobody's listening anyway.
As you know, I'm a man of special needs.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.